Right, so I'm starting off this video here outside the hotel, and I've just booked a Grab taxi to Muscle Factory, which is actually supposed to be one of the most insane gyms in the world. So I'm really excited for this. My mate's actually already been here and he told me it's amazing, so I'm already super excited. Today I'm going to train back. So back is probably the thing that I haven't trained in the longest time, which is one good reason. But two, I do personally really enjoy trying out new back equipment, whereas other things I'm kind of pretty happy to just get a workout in wherever. So I'm really excited to get this back day going. And then also I want to just have the most insane DOMs so that tomorrow I can go and get a crazy massage and it'll just feel even better. So let's jump in the taxi, which is about to be here. I've had loads of carbs, I've had loads of pre-workout and stuff, and yeah, it should be a fantastic session. Right guys, we're here at Muscle Factory in Bangkok, training back today. So long awaited back session, been looking forward to this one for a long time. So the setup here is crazy. I'll probably do a little pan round at the end and just show you most of the machines, but it was a good choice to train back. That's what I'm gonna say, like back, chest, legs, they've got absolutely everything. So the first machine that I picked, my arms are too long to use that, unfortunately. The next one looked insane, but it's one of them weird ones where as you pull down, the seat also comes up. So I don't think that would be too good either. So moving on to this one, doesn't feel fantastic to do it double arm, but if I do it single arm and go for a neutral grip, that feels amazing. So I've got 3 plates loaded each side. We're gonna go single arm, start with the left, see what we can get, and then move on to the right. I think I will use straps in this one just to make sure I've got a lot of grip. So let me load those up and we'll go for the first set. So yeah, first set, see what we can get. I just want to get the back moving, get some blood in there, and then see what we're gonna do. I'm hoping to get through like a lot of machines today just to experience all the equipment. So probably one of those days where it's less sets per exercise and more like overall variation, which I'm happy with. So see how we go on. Yep. Oh. Good 8 reps there. Right, let's switch it over. So obviously start on my weaker side just to make sure that, you know, if I start on my right and I could get an extra 2 reps, then I'd just be constantly growing that muscle group more than the other one. So trying to be smart with it somewhat. But yeah, 8 reps on this should move sweet. Yep. That's good. Like already just after doing 1 set, could already tell like how to slightly position my chest and where I should be kind of anchor myself in the machine, which is ideal. So honestly guys, like I will show you all these machines after. I'll just do like a quick walk around, but when you come to a gym like this with so much crazy equipment, it is going to be a case of like a little bit of trial and error. You know, you can't expect to just hop on a new machine and have the exact same like movement path, strength profile, biomechanics as everyone else and every other machine. So just be patient, you know, try a few different setups, move the seat a bit, move the knee support a bit. You know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's like, you know, you do overhand here, wide, narrow grip, supinated, pronated, neutral. So just have a play around. But yeah, perfect first set. So let's get ready for another one. Right, set number 2. I'm absolutely fucking buzzing to get this set going. Like, hotel gym is still a nice thing to have, but you're like, coming to this place, man, absolute dream. So let's just fucking rip this shit. Yep. Eight's all I got on my left. Just make sure we get 8 good ones with the right, but obviously we'll cap it there. Yep. Hang on, one more. Fucking hell, that was good. I might do one more. One more, 6 to 8 reps, chuck it about. And then I reckon time to fucking get a horizontal row going, basically. So I don't think I'll do a cable because I'd like to try a different machine. There is a nice one that I've seen over there, so have a go with that perhaps, see how we're feeling. Should be good. But yeah, so far, I'm loving this place. Right, big 8 reps. Let's fucking have it. Last set on this one. 3 for 3. Super heavy, but it feels good. Oh man. Come on. Yeah, boy. Right, that's 3 sets done. Basically 8 reps and all. So we'll go for a row, like a low to high row for upper back. Good start though. So next exercise is going to be a row because, well, not for the specific reason of just changing it up. I just kind of had a look around. This looked like a really nice exercise. And basically, like, obviously I want to exhaust myself as much as possible so I'm maintaining my muscle mass and losing body fat because I am still dieting and getting shredded right now. But my secondary goal is to just get the most insane back dom. So I'm kind of picking exercises which I know just haven't done in a while, giving me an insane stretch. So like this one, for example, because the way gravity is acting against this, like it's just going to be pulling my whole arm in front of me, which is going to give me a crazy stretch through my back. You do get that the same on like a lat pull down, but because I'm sort of seated there, it doesn't pull me up as much. So hopefully you can understand that. So this machine already had 4 plates either side. So I was thinking some massive cunt's been lifting on this. Took 2 plates off one side and it's super, super light. So basically 4 plates will be absolutely fine. So the plan is load that side back up and then I'm going to go for this one double arm and just basically rip it to oblivion and see what we can get. So let me set this up and then we'll start for the first set. Okay, so let me find a decent song. First set, we should be able to get about 6 to 8, I reckon. Right, 4 plates each side. Let's get to it. Just make sure it's a good opener. Two more slow. Alright, let's go some quick ones. I might even chuck another plate on that. That felt sweet. Right, so we moved up to big 5 plates. Should move good, honestly. Like, I had some gas left after that last set. That's why I was just ripping some partials. So, as you can notice, again, my arms are so long, I can't move this back anymore. So my arms are literally hitting the bottom. And for the first few reps, I was kind of stopping shy, but then I'm not getting that stretch. And I'm kind of actually working my front out a bit as like a stabilizer, which obviously I did shoulder, well, not obviously, but I did shoulders yesterday. So I'm not looking to work shoulders today. Today's back. So what I'm doing is squeezing, holding at the top, and then letting it reset, almost like a, kind of like a pause rep on a bench, I guess. But enough waffle. Let's just see how it looks. Probably be the last set on this one. Yep. Three more. A quick few. Yeah, it's good, cloudy. So next up, I'm thinking, I feel like I want to do a cable row, but I don't want to burn out on that. Especially because like, it is a taxing exercise, but you can get a lot out of it going light as well. So if I do that later in the session, that'll be fine. But this stuff where you're kind of like, well, this is my personal opinion. And obviously this can be physical fatigue, but also mental fatigue. Like this exercise here, I'm controlling my breathing quite a lot. Making sure that obviously like, because I said about the length of my arm there, when I'm coming down, I'm having to like preemptively kind of make sure I don't slam the weight down and all the plates fall off, etc. So obviously what I'm saying is I've blown those problems out of proportion, but when there's like 5, 6, 7 different things that I'm having to think about, then I'd rather do that when I'm fresh. So for example, this machine, the one I did before, very quality, like I'm getting a lot out of it, so it's worth doing, but it's not something I'll be that inclined to do like at the end of the session. Obviously I could do it and just load a couple plates on, but still it's just not the most like kind of grab and go exercise, I guess you could say. Just like a standard lat pull down or a standard cable row. I will do rear delts at some point today, probably at the end. I'm thinking now, probably another row to be honest, but more of a horizontal one. Obviously this one's quite low to high, so let's have a walk around and see what we can find. So this will be now third exercise. Haven't done a set on this yet, or a warm-up set to be honest. I usually will do between sort of 80 and 90 for a top set on this, but that's usually earlier in the session. So to be fair, like probably between 60 and 80 would be good for this one. So again, I don't know how this is going to feel. This machine's fucking crazy. Like one of my gyms got, I think, 5 adjustment points. I think it's 5, could be 3, but I think it's 5. This has got 13. So to be honest, I can't be asked to move it. I'm just going to leave it where it is. It looks relatively wide, but pretty good to be honest. The wider it is, I feel like it hits a bit of my rear delts and a bit of my upper back. And if I was to go a lot narrower, I feel like it'd be more lats. But so the wider I go, I feel like it does hit a bit more of my rear delts, which I'm not opposed to really. I'll see how it feels. We may change it a little bit, but to be honest, I'll keep the camera rolling for this set. I'm not going to use straps or anything like that. I think they have got a back plate. I can't imagine anyone using that to stand on, but there you go. I'm just going to keep it simple with this one. Oh, I am tall as well, so, you know, no disrespect to Thai people, but they are pretty short, which is obviously why their equipment choice is probably slightly different to maybe in the UK. But why not have the opportunity to do both, you know? It's obviously well-made equipment, going to cost a bit more money, but that means more people can use it, and you can also vary it. You know, one person could use both foot placements and have a completely different workout. So let's just see how this feels. Cool. That's fucking heavy. That's good though. I think I'll actually just do a proper set on that, to be fair. I could have kept going there, but I want to put a proper song on, tighten my belt, have a drink, and then we'll smash it. So 30 seconds, then we can get into this first set on here. Right, so as I said, there's only 2 plates on here, so we're not going for anything crazy at all. But one thing to keep in mind with this one is, well, just from doing that first set really, is like it's an old machine, so the handles don't actually rotate very well. So I'm just going to actually, rather than trying to force it to rotate, I'm just going to keep it pronated and just go for a wide row. So let's get some music on here. Yep. That was good. I forgot what I was trying to say before I started recording, but what I was basically trying to say was I don't like using straps on these sort of machines because they're just too fiddly to set up. So I'll be like amped for the set and then I'll fuck about with the straps and it just kills it for me a bit. So usually I would use chalk, but I don't have any chalk with me on this trip. Partly because I don't want it to fucking explode like an aeroplane or whatever. And I don't really need it that much, but this is one where if you guys don't use straps, I'd say chalk's a good idea. Right, set number 2 on this one, let's fucking rip it. Let's go. Bloody hell. I think one more actually feels fucking great. Okay, final set, people, on this machine anyway. So just 40 kg. Let's rip it about. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so I just want to quickly preface what I'm about to say with when I'm discussing my workout routine and things, it doesn't always mean that you guys should, follow what I'm doing. And also a lot of the time I'll be very methodical with what I'm doing, but I won't explain it. So it might be like something that I would never particularly recommend to like a client, but for me in my exact position, is something that would work. So in terms of what I'm doing now, basically, like, not that I'm doing that right now, but all I'm trying to say is just, take what I say with a pinch of salt, do your own research, and make sure that the advice that you're taking or the inspiration and knowledge that you're intaking is actually relevant to you. And also, another piece of advice would be, once you think that you've nailed it, still be open-minded, because things change. Like, even as you grow, your anatomy can change. Like, if you're bulking more, your cardio can change. So certain machines might feel better when you're dieting versus when you're not. Different strain on your joints, even like impinging your shoulders. If you're really bulked up, when I bulk up, I'll be like 265 pounds. And when I shred down, I can shred down to like 215. So that's 50-pound difference, which is like 22, 23, something kg, which is obviously a lot of fucking weight. So basically, I'm going to do some biceps now. I don't love to do back and biceps together. I usually just do back by itself. But because the hotel gym that I'm at literally only has like kind of a shitty cable machine and dumbbells up to 20 kg, still can get a good workout in, but I do miss having machines. So while I'm in Bangkok, I'm not going to be paying for like day passes every day, because I wanted to take this as kind of like a deload week, which I guess kind of has happened because I've only done arms and shoulders for the past few days, like literally since I arrived. So Sunday I smashed the session, flew on Monday, so rested Monday, and And then Tuesday, I think I also rested. And then basically Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I did... Actually, I must have gone to the gym on the first day I was there, actually. Must have been... No, that is correct. So yeah, Monday I flew, Tuesday I had a rest because that was the day that I arrived. And then basically Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Wednesday I did shoulders, Thursday I did triceps, Friday biceps, Saturday shoulders again, and then today back. So next thing that I train at an actual gym will be legs, because like I need to go to a proper gym to do that. So I'm happy to pay, but what I'm saying is I'm not going to be doing arms or back and biceps for a decent period of time. So I'm definitely going to do rear delts before we leave here, and I might do another lat pull down just on like a regular machine, but I just want to do a bit of biceps now while I'm not too burnt out. So I'm going to try this machine here. I've done ones very similar. I don't know if I've done this exact brand, but basically just kind of a seated / very slight incline curl. So let's do a couple warm-up sets, or at least one, and just see how the weight's feeling. Oh yeah, already that feels insane. So good. Okay, so we're halfway down the stack. Now about 3/4. Well, that looks like a full stacker today then. So what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'll do 5 on the left, 5 on the right, and just keep going until I hit failure. Yeah, I'll go for 7.
Dạ, nó sọt xiên như lắm, có nát bằng luôn, luôn. Đâu đặt nó bị nhiệtด้วยChơi ra khỏi đi. Ai đang biết bài này không?
All right, quick wrap up. That was fucking so good, actually. Right, catch your breath back, set the camera up somewhere else, and then we'll go for another set. All right, set number 2.
Thôi Mình phải như này không em?
Drop set. I think another one feels so good. One more, at least one more. Right, definitely last set. Full stack again. Drop set. About 2/3 of the way down. Last 10 here, let's go. Perfect. Next one. Okay, so I guess you can't actually see the handles. See if I can show you now. So we've got these rotated handles basically. These are really nice for my left wrist, which is fused, so I can't move it very well at all basically. So like if there's anything which involves a lot of rotation, or if there's anything which would feel nice to rotate or twist or kind of angle yourself, sometimes I just physically can't do it. So that's where, if the machine has a bit of movement and you can slightly angle it, that feels amazing. So I'm not actually sure what weight. I'm just going to do a feeler set on this one, see how we get on, and then we'll probably go up from there basically. I'm trying to burn out a bit more before I go and do dumbbell curls, because with those, I prefer to do those with much lighter weight, but because my biceps are quite strong, obviously if I'm not fatigued, it's just not going to work. So get properly tired on these exercises, and then I'll move on and go for some dumbbell curls and just absolutely fry my biceps. Not sure what's going on with the lighting, but let's get cracking with this. Yeah, super light. Okay, so we'll just go full stack again. Right, let's get it.
Just slow time. Yeah. 15 minutes all day, so you not know that.
Oh, yeah, Brilliant. Don't know how I still got 12 reps in full stack after doing like, how many sets have I done actually? So we did at least 3 sets on the pull down, single arm, and then I think 2 sets on the low row, so that's 5. 3 on the kind of chest supported row, so that's 8. 3 on there, so that's 11. So yeah, we're getting there. All real nice and heavy as well. Also, because I'm dieting, my training volume's pretty high at the moment, because as long as I'm not like risking injury or anything like that, you know, using lighter weights, basically all I'm gonna be doing now is just burning more cardio. So when you're in a bulk, you want to basically be fixed on doing the least that you can, I guess, to build muscle. Obviously, if you want to enjoy training, you want to keep training and go for it. But theoretically, you're trying to basically avoid injury, recover as quickly as possible, reduce inflammation, and, you know, carry on doing that for as long as possible. So if you just spend double the time in the gym every single day, like central nervous system is going to get fatigued, cardio is going to get fatigued, you're going to take less time out of the day to eat, which is obviously bad when you're bulking. But for me, this is taking less time out of the day to eat, which is good for me, because then I'm going to be eating less calories basically, or at least when I'm out of the gym, I've got less time to worry about preserving my calories. So I'd say like 95% of the time when I'm dieting, I'll be training fasted. The only reason I literally had carbs today was just because I wanted to film a video and I wanted a sick pump. So yeah, I actually didn't film what I ate on like a YouTube vlog. Basically had some vanilla cake, some blueberry muffins, some like mango sweets, just, yeah, a whole bunch of like quick carbs and a bit of fats. So also ham and cheese, 2 ham and cheese croissant toasties. So a little bit of protein there, only about 20 grams. But as I said, all the protein intake will come after the session, and I'll still be getting at least 200 grams in. So yeah, we're good to go. Right, let's get another set in. In fact, I'll move the camera a little bit. Oh, full stack again. It feels so fucking good for that isolated muscle group. We'll do at least one more on that. Yeah, one more. Can't even flex without hitting the machines. I'm forcing myself to do this. It's the last set because I do want to do rear delts, and I do want to pose down, and I do want to do some standing curls, and the gym shuts at 10. So if not, I'd be here fucking all day, which I wouldn't have a problem with, but I'm sure they would. Full stack again, let's go. Fucking hell. Perfect. Right, let's go do some standing curls. Okay, I actually just recorded a set. Well, I thought I recorded a set there, but obviously didn't click record button, so a bit annoying. And usually I would have dropped down in weight after that one, but I'm being a bit stubborn and I just want to get this set recorded. So I'm going to go for 22.5s again, which is, I think, around £50 for you guys that work in American weights, whatever. When I do my body weight, I do it in pounds because you can see the changes much more incremental. But obviously, when I go to gyms where everything's in kg, it's so pointless trying to change that every single session. So for my body scales, literally just press a button, and then from that point onwards, it's always in pounds. So if you guys are dieting, even if you're in the UK or whatever, I'd always recommend in pounds because you see the results much quicker. You know, it's like basically like kind of taking a photo on a really shitty camera where you can't see much versus if you have a, you know, high-tech zoom, you can really see the individual increments. So that's just my opinion anyway, but let's chuck this around, see what we can get. Right, it's gonna be a fucking dirty set. Okay, so that will be actually second set on the next exercise. Obviously, like I said, I didn't film the first one. It's really annoying because like that weight feels good. It's just I'm just gassing out way too early. So I'm confident that it wouldn't hurt my joints or anything like that. It's just a case of what kind of reps do I want to do. I wouldn't say it's specifically too low, but perhaps could be better to drop it. So I think next one we'll drop it to 20s, which is about £45. Okay, so this is set number 3, standing alternating bicep curls. See how we get on with this one. Dirty set again. Come on. Okay. That was really nice. Good. One more on that, I reckon. We'll see. Right, so for you guys, that's been no time at all. For me, I've had about a minute to 2 minutes rest. Recovery's been quite quick today, actually, which is surprising because obviously it's very hot here compared to the UK, but yeah, feeling good. So let's do at least one more here. Oh, dude, fucking hell. Definitely getting more fatigue now, which is good. Just think of what to do next. I think I might chuck like one set of hammers about. See how that's feeling. So probably 27 to 30 kg. Depending on what's available. Because I can only do 130 on the rack, I'm not doing a single arm. Anyway, yeah, we'll jump back into that one. Keep this pump coming.
Depend on the thing also. If you talk about girls, I would say you can get I don't know, like better, something like that. And food, to be honest, food is okay. So, but for sure, you can go past sashimi, like stir rice.
Yeah, we'll get a proper close down the end anyway.
But honestly,
right, so I've decided I'm going to do one last set of 27.5 kg hammers because yeah, 27.5 because there's only 130. And then I think I'm going to do one set of a mag grip pull down because I absolutely love that. And although I've already done like loads of back, I think just finishing on that will be the perfect end. So let's get on with the hammers.
you see, that's why you don't know what's on it.
Oh, I'll do. Fucking hell. Okay. Right, last set on the pull down. Okay, so the plan was to do the last set of back on that mag grip pull down, but it's a dual pulley system and the hole on the mag grip's not big enough to fit both the hooks in, and I can't find another attachment, and I'm not really that fussed, to be honest. So all I'm going to do is just switch to a pull down. Not my preference, but it's fine. One set, it will do the job. So I'll do quick warm up, maybe on a 50. Okay. Obviously my back's warmed up, so it's just about gauging the weight, really. Let's go 95. So about 210 pounds. Fuck, that's heavy. A little bit less. Quick drop. I was tearing up my hands. Right. Oh my God. That is done. Absolutely spent. Right, let's get the pose down before this place closes. Right. So the gym's about to close in about 10 minutes. So obviously that's enough time for a pose down. But if I want to talk any more about the session, we'll do that afterwards. So hopefully this is a decent location. I might have to move this back a touch. It is difficult to find a good posing location. Like everywhere looks okay, but obviously want to get a natural, well, not natural, but even lighting setup. So anyway, so that was 3 sets of the single arm pull down, 2 sets of the low row, 3 sets of the chest supported kind of T-bar row or whatever you want to call it. And then I did 3 sets of the like unilateral bicep machine, which was amazing. Then I did another 3 sets of like the preacher machine with the alternating handles. Then about 3 sets of standing alternating dumbbells, 1 set of hammers, and then 1 set of pull down. So absolutely like full to the brim with volume in this session. This top is literally like fucking absolutely drenched. Okay, so let's just run through a few poses. So we're looking. Turn this down a touch. Chest is looking lean, even I haven't hit it. Let's run through a few back poses. Okay, so what I'm going to do before this place shuts real quick, I'm going to go find one more posing location that's a little bit darker, and then we'll call it a day. All right, here we go. Let's try this. So a little bit darker here. Don't want it too dark, but sometimes the camera freaks out if it's too much light. I look pale as fuck, but it is what it is. So abs now, definitely can see they're a lot leaner the last few weeks. Like we've still got a good amount there that can pinch, but overall we're getting there. Chest striations are coming in as well, which is good. Front delts looking nice and lean. You can even start to see the separate delts there. So you've got front delt, side delt, rear delt as well. I didn't actually end up doing any rear delts this session, but that's fine. Rather focus on getting a bicep pump. Okay, we'll run through some back poses again, just to see how the lats are looking. Upper back feels nice and pumped as well, actually. When you get lean and you've been bulking for a while and you can really start to see the progress that you've made, unfortunately, it is just fucking addictive. Or fortunately, if you can stick to it, which I have done now for nearly a decade. Yeah, that's pretty much it, people. Absolutely fucking insane back and bicep session at Muscle Factory in Bangkok. Would highly recommend you guys come here. 400 baht for a day pass, which is about tenner. So it is relatively expensive for Thailand, but compared to like the whole of the world and, you know, some of the gyms in the UK, you're paying more than that for some shitty gym. This is fucking unbelievable. So yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Instagram and all my links are in the bio. And as always, the only way is up.